Good morning. First of all, we would like to thank CARTO for organizing this event and also for all the efforts they made in order to promote location and location intelligence in this market. We are very happy to be here. We are very happy and proud to be partners of CARTO and apply location intelligence in marketing. Just one question. ¿Esta pantalla se va a encender o? Okay, sorry. Well, since some of you may don't know us, we would like to start making an introduction of what we do and who we are. We are Posterscope. We are the location-based marketing agency of Dentsu Aegis group. Dentsu Aegis is a global group of communication that offers holistic communication solutions working with the brands that forms the group. And just to have an idea of what we do as a group, we would like to share with you this video. So basically, in Dentsu, we build communication solutions to innovate the way brands are built. And us in Posterscope work the location and help with the location strategy within this whole holistic communication strategy. Dentsu is a global company. We have 1,000 clients worldwide. We have a lot of offices and a lot of people, 45,000 passionate people working in that. With a scope of Posterscope, well, this is the group in Spain, and this is the different agencies that form the group, and we in Posterscope are the location solution for the group. And in Spain, we have 12 offices and more than 70 clients. Clients which we have been building success together and efficient solutions based on location. Okay, so once we have explained who we are going to explain what we do more in detail. And as we said, we are the biggest location marketing agency worldwide, and we want to explain our vision and how we understand that location intelligence is redefining the marketing for us.
Hello. Nowadays, we build a communication solution to connect brand with our out-of-home audience in the right moment. Why are we talking about moment? Are we talking about moment because we live the life in moment, and every moment happens in a specific location, and this location normally is out of home. Every moment happening is connected with this location, and for us it's very important to know and to understand this location, because knowing this location is better for us to develop the most efficient communication solution. That communication solution gives us the opportunity to make communication more personal with the context, more relevant to the audience, and transactional for the brand.
Yeah, and that is the key, be relevant. So today we are going to share how location intelligence helps us to deliver contextual retail marketing, and we are going to explain our vision on contextual retail marketing. The thing is that we believe that retail today is beyond transaction. It used to be the point where you buy products, but now in the media ecosystem, activation, engagement, and transaction are closer than ever in any touch point. This means that if I am in a bus stop waiting for a bus, I can buy a product with my mobile. If I am browsing social media, I can buy a product in an ad. So every media touch point holds these things. So now retail needs to evolve to something different, needs to evolve to something more experiential. And for that, we are going to see that location and data is key. Because we usually place retail at the lower funnel in the conversion. And when we developed our communication strategy, we say, okay, We are going to generate interest, and then we are going to drive people to a store. But now retail has a bigger role. It has a role in the knowledge, in the consideration part in the upper funnel in marketing. So today, sorry, I saw this screen. So today, retail is beyond transaction and is beyond inventory. And when we talk about retail, we talk about physical commerce. This is our expertise, because as Carlos has introduced, our field is out of home, when people get out of the home. And some of the places where they might go is to a store. And there is where we develop our expertise and where we develop our solutions. And we may think, okay, but physical retail is going down because e-commerce is growing very fast. But if we take a look to global figures of commerce, we will see that in the left side, the contribution growth to the global industry that is growing every year is higher in the physical commerce than in online commerce, despite online commerce is growing more in terms of figure, but the big pie of business is still on the retail, on the physical retail. So we should think, okay, e-commerce is growing very fast. Which things are making e-commerce to grow so fast? Of course, the convenience is very important, but something that is very important is the capability to be contextual. And contextual from a perspective that they are capable to analyze a lot of data and a lot of interactions of the people and personalize the experience on the whole journey in the web. And we believe that if physical retail now is growing, imagine what can do once they start to apply these kind of concepts, when they start to apply contextual marketing in retail. So this is the level of growth that we think retail has. And this is based, our thought is based that the things needs to go in this sense because relevancy is the most expensive things in marketing today. It's very expensive because there is a lack of attention in the consumer. The media is more fragmented than ever. The mobile makes the people don't look at the same at the ad. So they just look to the ad that really add value from them. So we really, if we were in a store and we would like to buy this relevance, we will need to use a coin. And this coin for us will be made by data, in our case, by location data. And the currency that will forge that material will be the engagement. That is the thing that we have to pursue. The engagement is the global currency for buying relevance today. And what we need to do to create this engagement in a store? We need to build relevant connections based on personal, adaptive, and valuable communications. And there, data is key, and the way we use location data, as we are going to see after, is key as well. So for us, retail is the perfect touch point. Why? Because one of the harder things, as I said before, is the attention. It's very difficult to get the attention of the people. And when someone is in your store, is in your retail, you have the whole attention. What you need to provide them is something relevant. So if we use the information that we have and that we can build from the data sources and third-party data, we can deliver a better experience. And from that experience, if we make it more interactive and more digital, we are going to learn a lot more of the consumer, and we are going to be able to personalize that content. And then we are going to be able to build that engagement. And that engagement will drive an uplift in new visits, more visits, and more quality visits, taking about more frequency and more time in the store. So for us, this triangle is essential. We would like that to be something that we can code, but we can't. What we can do is understand what are the keys that can drive these relevant connections and try to build capabilities that allow us to deliver the best communication solutions. And for us, the keys for contextual retail are, first, how we can use location intelligence using third-party data to understand and build our audiences and personalize the experience before entering into the store. How we can find, also using this data, what we call trigger moments or influence occasions, that are occasions where the consumer is in the perfect moment. Carlos explained it before. We need to find the relevant moments, the moments where we can make a change or we can be relevant to the consumer. And that is what we call influence occasions. We will explain later. Also, we need to deliver, when they are in the store, connected experiences. And connected experiences in order to gather data and do something relevant for them. And last, and it's why we are here, we need to be able to create brand data ecosystems, as all brands do in e-commerce. And that is a platform that we have created and that we have partnered up with CARTO that is called Proximity, that we will also explain later. Now, Carlos, we will explain how we use location intelligence to build audiences.
Today, it's more important than ever to generate different audience and deliver most efficient campaign. Nowadays, everyone is working to generate this audience in 2 dimensions, the digital behavior and the context. But for us, it's more important use 3 dimensions, because for us, the physical behavior is very important to know the geospatial behavior of the people and give us more accuracy with the targeting of the people. For that, we use, to build this audience, we use aggregate that data. All this data is deterministic and declarative data, and with this data, we are able to know where the people move, where the people consume the people, where the people live. And we enrich this data with more granular data. We use this digital signal and link this digital signal with the point of interest in order to know the physical behavior of the people. And we also add digital behavior. We also, for example, nowadays, all the people use apps to move around the city, use app to order food to home. We use app to book an accommodation, and that gives us a lot of info to create this target. And all of this location and each moment, there is a contextual that impact in the mindset and the action of the people. For that reason, we are building a new technology, XY, who is the first location data management and activation platform. With this technology, we're able to ingest different data sets, correlate this data set, and we are able to know where are the areas and the moment for our audience. And with this data set and with this index that we are building right now, we are able to do audience mapping, geospatial analysis, and maybe we can look for a lookalike, location lookalike. It's another areas where we can do a campaign and have the same result or better result. This is an example with a client that we do a location lookalike. Nowadays, everyone is talking every digital lookalike, but we are able to make a location lookalike. How do that? With an automation client, they give us several zip codes, and in this zip code, they sold a lot of cars of a specific model. And we analyze the audience in these specific areas in order to know another areas in Spain with a similar audience in order to launch a digital campaign and out-of-home campaign. With this campaign, we got 230% increase of visit to web thanks to XY.
Well, when Carlos says that we are building XY, he means that we have already built XY. It's being used with our clients for more than 2 years now, and we are constantly building it. We are constantly improving. We are constantly ingesting data. Something that is interesting about XY is that it has over 10 different data streams connected, some of the streams, as he said, in real time and with high granularity of information. And we talk about influence occasions, how we understand what are that occasions or that moments where we need to impact our audience and when we need to impact our audience. First, we have tools within the group that allow us to understand the audience from attitudinal point of view, which are the motivations, what are the interests, what are the attitudes. And once we have this analysis and these motivations, what we do is track these users, understanding their shopping behaviors and understanding their routines. And from that, we are able to leverage all the steps in the customer journey and defining which are the best moments and the best locations to target that people with very high granularity, not just in zip codes, but also, as you see, in geohashes. This allows us to deliver campaigns like the one that we are going to show now of Heineken, that allows us to define the best locations to deliver a promotion in order to drive traffic to the point of sale. One promotion was to to drive traffic to a supermarket, and the other promotion was to drive traffic to a restaurant. And we were targeting people in very different mindsets, because when you are going to a supermarket to make the stock up of the week, you have a different mindset than when you are going with friends to take a beer. So this is how we use location intelligence to activate an audience and deliver good results.
In 2018, Heineken launched Heineken 0.0, the first beer that allows people the pleasure of drinking a premium beer at any moment of the day. As part of the launch, the brand introduced the open-to-all global concept, inviting new audiences to enjoy a Heineken 0.0 in new consumption moments. But how could we communicate to these audiences in out-of-home in a relevant way, using a message that Heineken 0.0 is a drink to be enjoyed in multiple moments, simultaneously increasing awareness, boosting consideration, and driving traffic to point of sale? We needed to match each audience target with the locations where they live and experience all these Heineken 0.0 moments whilst communicating with them in a personalized way. To do it, we analyzed the target's behavior, understanding their daily routines and the best locations in which to reach them during a Heineken 0.0 moment. We planned a custom out-of-home campaign based on this analysis and consumer proximity to Heineken points of sale. In each site, we activated a real-time mobile data analysis through a powerful algorithm to match audience concentration with Heineken 0.0 moments to impact each target with a personalized message. We also retargeted them in mobile through geofencing with a promo to try the new Heineken in a nearby location. We did it! Our algorithms allowed us to deliver the right message to each target audience in the right moment and location, whilst an invitation to try a refreshing Heineken 0.0 appeared on consumers' phones. As a result of the campaign, Heineken did not only open new moments to all, but also achieved great campaign results thanks to our innovative data and activation strategy. In digital out-of-home, we achieved 1,900 playouts that impacted 12 million unique users. 75% of the playouts were in high concentration areas, generating 160% efficiency in target reach. In mobile, we delivered 1 million impressions with a 1.3% conversions rate, generating a 44% improvement in mobile interactions in the areas of impact that combine digital out-of-home and mobile. Now they all know that no matter the time, any moment is a perfect time to enjoy a Heineken 0.0. Heineken 0.0 is open to all. Cheers!
Well, it was a bad idea to have that guy at the end of the video, because now we are going to look like shit, but it's okay. Okay. Well, as you see, something interesting about this case is one capability that we have in the tool that is build a specific cluster audience for our clients. We have a specific interest built in the tool, and we are able to target people with some interest. But when a client has predefined a persona and they have mapped their persona, we are able to work with the data and create a specific index for that persona and for target that people. That was what we did for Heineken, being able to define 4 personas that they have already predefined in our platform and understand how they move and where the best places to target them. Okay, sorry. Another very interesting thing about influence occasion is something that we haven't done, but is what Alexa, Starbucks, and Ford are doing. The new Fords that are coming from Fabric, they have Alexa, and they have a skill of Starbucks. And in some moments of the day, like in the morning when you get out of home, or maybe when you are in a long trip, they tell you if they are a Starbucks near your position, if you want a coffee. So they are targeting you in a correct moment to take a coffee. You can order the coffee from the car and then go to that Starbucks and get the coffee right away. That is something that is really, really amazing and is really interesting in terms of targeting influence occasions. Also, something that is more a prank, but it's very interesting campaign that Burger King did in US, making the people go to McDonald's. They did geofencing around all the McDonald's, and they make people go to McDonald's to be able. They wanted to launch the new application, a new application where you can order the product. And what they did is geofence all the McDonald's and tell people, go to McDonald's. But when you are in the McDonald's, you are going to be able to buy for a penny a Whopper. So they have McDonald's crowd with people that were buying burgers with their app, Whoppers with the app. Something about influence occasion is something that we did in Fallas, that we are a bit bad of time, but okay. That we did in Fallas, that was, Burger King were launching the delivery, the home service delivery, and we find that a good time to promote that was during Fallas, because most streets are cutted, it's difficult to move in the city, and people, let's be realistic, they are drunk and they are hungry. So when they are moving to the city, it's a good thing to transform that bad shelter in a point when you can buy the product and receive the product within the moment. So on one side, we offer, we are responding to a need of the target, and on the other, we were showing that the new delivery service of Burger King was working really fast and really good. And this was a fantastic campaign with repercussion in TV, in social, but by finding the right locations to put our place, being able to deliver the product in the timing promised by the brand. And we thought, okay, now we have people in the store, we have made our brand matter for them, we take them to the store. How we need to work that? For us, there are three very important things. When we are talking about physical commerce, we need to make people to interact more with us, because more interactions will make us know better the people that is in the store. And if we transform the interactions with the new digital interfaces, we will be able to track everything what is happening, and then put this in a brand data ecosystem in order to personalize the content and make our stores, our client stores in this case, more shoppable. Is what we do. That is, for example, some projects that we've done with Coca-Cola and Moet, transforming a traditional channel like it's vending and a digital channel where they can interact, we can gather information, we can understand better the consumer, leverage promotions, etc. Something that already did Hellmann's with a digital card that moves in the supermarket, delivering specific promotions for you. And this is something very interesting as well, that is doing Amazon in collaboration with Walmart, I believe, that they are implementing a system of voice assistant within the supermarkets. So when you are in front of a shelf, you are going to be able to ask, what are your needs? I need organic food. I am on a diet. What do you recommend me? And you are not going to need to be reading the boxes of the food. But this service will be able to gather a lot of information, and not just information about what people like, but also the emotion they have, because the voice gives us that opportunity to analyze the emotion, analyze the tone of the voice, and much more information. So all this data that we can gather is very important for deliver better experiences. So our vision is the interfaces in physical commerce will change. Will change to digital interfaces, will change to screens, will change to mobile, and will change to voice. And that will create amounts of data, what is happening in the stores. And this being organized in the right silos and connecting the different data sets will allow us to deliver what we call contextual experiences. And this capability of gather this data, work with this data, the data that comes from the campaign, the data that comes from the CRM data, the data that comes from the interaction in the store, is what we have built in Yoximity. That is the capability to build that brand data ecosystem. The opportunity for us is that is something that brands need. Because we saw a lot of solutions, we are seeing every day a lot of solutions in e-commerce, a lot. That analytics, Google Analytics, Salesforce, there are a lot of solutions to work with data from digital. But what happens with physical stores? How can we deliver better experiences that are more relevant and more transcendental to the people? The facts, there are some facts. The facts is that, okay, customer personalization is driving growth, so we should have a solution for that. The physical commerce needs to be as smart as e-commerce to get this growth and deliver these contextual experiences that will drive more growth and more sales. And it's possible today to collect and activate data and from attribution, footfall, and what happened in the store. Why we don't do that? That's why we we developed a solution that at the beginning was perceived for local marketing, but now is also working in retail, that gathers data from different information and performs different algorithms to make recommendations of how you should invest more efficiently your local budgets and your retail budgets. We are going to share a video.
How artificial intelligence is transforming local-based marketing. Nowadays, most of the tech industry is focused in developing data solutions and analytics for e-commerce, but it only represents 10% of all retail sales globally. Large retail companies have two main challenges when managing their stores' local marketing budgets. The first one, the generally limited media knowledge of store directors, affects them in taking the best media investment decisions. The second one, the reporting and communication between store directors and the central marketing team, is usually inefficient. What if we could apply artificial intelligence to help them in making data-driven decisions and hence obtaining better results on their local marketing budgets? And also use analytic dashboards to improve communications between central marketing teams and their stores. XY Geoximity is born for this purpose. It is a platform that allows physical store managers to make better local media investment decisions, analyze the impact of their campaigns on generating traffic and sales, and create reports which improve communications between them and the central marketing team. XY Geoximity gathers client first-party data, such as sales and loyalty card data, by area. Second-party data, such as campaign performance. And third-party data, such as social conversations, competitors' points of interest, and traffic density, among other data sources, and it performs an algorithm which delivers a recommendation to the store manager on when, where, and how to launch location-based campaigns. It also works as a dashboard and allows stores as well as central marketing teams to review and get reports of their local media investment and understand performance on mobile, paid social, and out-of-home campaigns.
It's finished. Well, Yosemite for us is a communication solution that redefines the way that we work retail and we work proximity marketing. From traditional media planning to planning based on audience, based on real-time data, from activation in traditional format, and now we can activate dynamic content triggered by audience, triggered by the contest, and in real time. And traditional reporting, from traditional reporting measurement to real-time dashboard and optimization based on the business of the client and the result of the client. We build Yosemite in 4 modules. One module is management and planning. In this module, we can manage and plan all the campaign that we have in retail and see the result in real time. We can activate campaign. We can activate multi-channel campaign because we are connected with a mobile DSP directly, and we are connected with out-of-home site, and we can create a multi-channel campaign directly in retail. We have reporting optimization in real time. Our client can see in real time all the report and the movement of the campaign. And intelligent. We are building in Yosemite a recommendation model, a econometric model that optimize the campaign, make more relevant for our local audience.
Yeah. As Carlos says, the thing key here is that the reporting and optimization don't just happen with information of media or paid media, it happens also with what happens in the store. We have a dashboard we can install systems in the store, the data that the client already has, to understand what is happening in the store, what are the metrics, the KPIs that are working better. We also plug the context to know if weather is influencing the campaigns and the behavior of the people on the store or not.
What campaign generates more footfall to the store, and similar.
Of course. So yeah, we have 1 minute left, and we are going to spend it, and we are going to share. Even we don't have anything more to talk, but we are going to share the key takeaways or the key takeouts. First, For us, it's key to work in communication solutions and drive relevant connections. That is the key of marketing today, and that requires contextual content and experiences. To create these contextual experiences, we need to personalize every interaction and try to generate more interactions with the consumer. But we are not going to generate more interactions and valuable interactions if we are not able to understand the consumer and what they need. Because at the end, marketing is like human relationship. If we don't know the people that we are talking about, we may be talking something that he don't really care, and he or she. And at the end, everything must be driven by data, must be grown by data. To deliver contextual marketing requires brands to have brand data ecosystems and make this work, but not just in digital, also in physical, because still is a big pie in the global retail industry. And well, if we have the capabilities, if we have the technology, we encourage everyone to try it and to test it. So thank you, everyone, for your time. Thank you again, CARTO, for organizing this. We are very happy to partner up with them to offer these kind of solutions. And yeah, really happy, and thank you again.